Did you know that one of the most powerful gifts you can give your family is the sharing of stories? It's not just about recounting events, it's about passing down wisdom, laughter, and love from one generation to the next. When we gather together and share our memories, we create a sense of belonging that lasts a lifetime. Research shows that children who know their family's history are more resilient, have higher self-esteem, and are better able to navigate life's challenges. These stories give them roots, helping them understand where they come from and who they are. These stories are the invisible threads that hold families together, weaving a tapestry of connection and trust. They remind us that we are never truly alone, even in difficult times. They are more than just anecdotes. They are the building blocks of identity, shaping the way we see ourselves and each other. Through stories, we learn about our family's values, traditions, and dreams. Hearing about a grandparent's challenge teaches perseverance, while a relative's funny mistake shows it's okay to be imperfect. Stories of triumph, loss, and everyday life all become lessons that guide us. Family stories create a shared history and a legacy of values. They help us celebrate our heritage and honor those who came before us, making us feel part of something bigger than ourselves. Think about the stories you know from your own family. Maybe it's a tale of migration, a story of overcoming hardship, or a cherished family tradition passed down through generations. These stories shape how you see the world and your place in it. They influence your choices, your beliefs, and the way you connect with others. They remind you that you are part of a long chain of people who loved, struggled, and endured before you. Their experiences live on in you, giving you strength and perspective. Yet, so often, these stories remain untold, locked away in the memories of our elders, waiting for someone to ask and listen. We get caught up in the rush of daily life and forget to pause, to ask questions, and to truly listen to the stories that matter most. Unlocking this legacy is a profound act of connection. When we take the time to listen, we honor our loved ones and ensure their stories live on. It's about discovering the hero's journey within every family and realizing that each of us is a vital part of that ongoing story. How do we unlock these powerful stories that live within our families, waiting to be discovered? Every family has a treasure trove of memories, lessons, and laughter, but often these stories remain hidden, unspoken, or forgotten over time. Enter the Heritage Connection approach, a gentle, thoughtful way to bring these stories to light and celebrate the richness of our shared experiences. It's not a rigid set of rules, but rather an open invitation to share personal stories, memories, and wisdom in a way that feels natural and welcoming. The goal is to connect on a human level, to foster understanding and empathy, not to lecture or judge. It's about creating moments of genuine connection. Start by asking open-ended questions like, what's the biggest trouble you got into as a kid? Or, what's a lesson you learned the hard way? These questions invite stories that reveal character and spark laughter or reflection. This approach transforms ordinary conversations into meaningful exchanges, where everyone feels encouraged to share and listen. It works best in relaxed, everyday settings, like during a car ride, while preparing a meal, or simply sitting together after dinner. These moments create a comfortable space for stories to flow. Remove distractions, turn off phones, close laptops, and create a safe, welcoming environment where everyone feels free to open up. The magic truly happens when people feel heard, valued, and respected. That's when the most heartfelt stories emerge. The Heritage Connection approach weaves the past into the present, helping us understand where we come from and what unites us. It helps younger generations see their elders as real people with full, vibrant lives, full of adventure, mistakes, and wisdom. Ultimately, it builds a bridge across generations, creating a living family narrative that everyone feels part of, and ensuring these precious stories are never lost. Imagine the Heritage Connection approach in action with the Miller family, a family whose roots run deep and whose bonds are strengthened by the stories they share. Young Leo, always curious and full of questions, sees his grandfather as a quiet, gentle presence in the room, someone he loves but doesn't fully understand. That changes one afternoon when Leo notices an old pocket watch glinting in the sunlight and asks about it. His grandfather's eyes light up as he begins to share the story behind the watch, revealing it once belonged to Leo's great-grandfather, who worked tirelessly as a railroad worker to provide for the family. The watch, with its intricate engravings and gentle ticking, becomes a symbol of dedication, perseverance, and the enduring love that has been passed down through generations. Leo learns that his grandfather received the watch on his 18th birthday, a cherished gift and a reminder to always be true to himself, no matter where life's journey takes him. As Leo holds the watch, he feels a connection to a great-grandfather he never met and to the stories and values that shaped his family's identity. After that day, something shifts between Leo and his grandfather. Their relationship blossoms into one of mutual curiosity and respect. Leo starts asking more questions, eager to learn about the past, and his grandfather, once reserved, now delights in sharing stories of his youth, family traditions, and the lessons he's learned. The pocket watch becomes a key that unlocks a treasure trove of family history, sparking conversations that bring the whole family closer together. Leo no longer sees his grandfather as just a quiet old man sitting in the corner, but as a storyteller, a mentor, and a living link to the family's past. He discovers that his grandfather is the keeper of their family's legacy, a bridge between generations, and a source of wisdom and inspiration. A simple question about an old object forges a deep, lasting connection, turning silence into meaningful conversation and shared understanding. Now, the quiet moments between Leo and his grandfather are filled with warmth, laughter, and a sense of belonging that will echo through generations to come. The Garcia family found connection through storytelling at Sunday dinners. Teenagers Maria and Carlos were glued to their phones, and their parents felt disconnected. Anna shared a childhood story about a disastrous cake, making her more relatable. Maria and Carlos put down their phones, intrigued by the story. David shared his first job experience, drawing parallels with Carlos's ambitions. The dinner table transformed into a vibrant storytelling session. Maria shared a funny school story, and the family laughed together. The table became a stage for sharing and connecting. The Garcia family rediscovered bonding through shared vulnerability and humor. They made a new rule: every Sunday, share one story. Stories became the glue that held their family together. Sharing family stories increases understanding between members. We often see each other in narrow roles, missing the full person. Stories break down these roles, revealing multifaceted human beings. A teenager learns their parent once faced similar struggles. This shared vulnerability creates a powerful bond. Parents gain insight into their children's inner worlds. Listening to stories shifts perspectives from frustration to compassion. Understanding the why behind actions leads to harmony. Stories provide context, fostering a culture of empathy and understanding. They build bridges across generational divides, enhancing family life. Trust is the bedrock of strong family relationships. Sharing vulnerable stories builds and reinforces this trust. A mother sharing a financial mistake shows it's okay to be imperfect. This openness encourages children to seek guidance without fear. The cycle of trust building deepens family bonds over time. Knowing family stories builds a sense of shared identity and loyalty. These stories become a moral compass for the family. Trust is a family's strongest asset, providing a secure base. It allows every member to face the world with confidence. A family that knows its story works better as a team. Family narratives create a sense of we-ness, reminding everyone of their unit. This improves communication and cooperation in everyday life. Family stories contain blueprints for effective problem solving. They demonstrate strategies for communication, compromise, and support. A well-oiled family team creates a positive, resilient home atmosphere. Conflicts are resolved quickly, and successes are celebrated as team wins. The collaborative spirit transforms the family into a dynamic, supportive team. Sharing a single family story creates a ripple effect of positive change. One question or memory can shift the family dynamic from disconnection to engagement. This ripple effect strengthens immediate and extended family relationships. At a reunion, storytelling connects distant relatives, creating new bonds. The impact extends into the future, as storytelling becomes a valued tradition. Each generation adds chapters to the family narrative, preserving its history. Storytelling transforms family culture, fostering curiosity and empathy. It builds resilience and deepens love, revealing shared humanity. A single story can create waves of connection that last a lifetime. We've explored the power within our family histories. The heritage connection approach builds understanding, trust, and teamwork. Ordinary moments become gateways to extraordinary connection. You don't need a special occasion to start. Opportunities are all around. Ask simple questions and be a good listener. The stories you hear teach you about your loved ones and yourself. Discovering your family's legacy strengthens your roots and gives you wings. Every family has a story worth telling, and every member has a story worth hearing. The path to a connected family is a journey of discovery and sharing. Take the first step today. Ask a question. Share a memory. Your greatest story is waiting to be told.